Hey, what's happening, guys? Will here, and got a lot of stuff behind me. That's right, my family and I are getting ready to go out to Yellowstone for the week. It's Tuesday. We'll be spending the rest of the week there. I'll actually stop for a night in Idaho Falls tonight just for fun on the way there. And thought it'd be fun to do a quick gear show off here, show what we're packing for a family of 8 for almost a week-long camping trip here. So I've got everything laid out here in a specific order because I actually rehearsed my packing, and it's a lot like playing Tetris. So this is a little child seat, a little portable seat with a little tray for our youngest daughter, Sally. She's about 20 months old now, and yeah, so we just got that off Amazon recently, and can also strap onto chairs and stuff, so really nice little fold-up chair and tray for her. Up above here we got my clothing bag, we got Jessica's clothing bag, we've got a little foldable wagon here, got that at Walmart. That's going to be handy for transporting gear, specifically some boating stuff down to Yellowstone Lake from the campground, and should be good fun there. I might be able to use it some other spots on the trip as well. Next up is Intex inflatable kayak. I believe it's the Challenger 1. Can't remember for sure, but yeah, it's an awesome little inflatable kayak. Can't wait to get that out this week. Got a couple little blow-up river tubes here. Just got those at Walmart as well. In here is a little inflatable rowboat. Holds 2 people. So yes, we're gonna have some a little bit of boating fun out on Yellowstone Lake. We're camped on the edge of it. Can't not go have some boating and lakefront fun. Okay, over here we got an assortment of hammocks, and we hopefully be able to set up around camp just for lounging and relaxing in, especially the kids while dinner's getting prepared and whatnot. In this little box here, this is kind of some miscellaneous items, but mostly themed around nighttime illumination and fire. So underneath there's a couple little battery lanterns, a little tent brush or a tent broom sweep thing. Let's see, some fire starters down in this little baggie right here. We've got some mosquito stuff, a couple Thermacell products, and a lot of mosquito repellent, of course propane, and then under the white top container there is actually marshmallows and graham crackers for s'mores. The chocolate will go in the cooler. And then garbage bags. Always good to have garbage bags. And then right here is a little foldable, collapsible 2.5 gallon water cube storage thing. I just got this off Amazon because we don't have a collapsible water thing yet, and because we're getting clean tap water in camp, 2.6 gallons should be plenty. Shouldn't have to go far to get good clean water each morning, each evening, and that should be plenty for what we need in camp. Got a little first aid kit that'll be just carried in the car as we usually always have. There's a couple rolls of paper towels here. Got a little container here. These are a bunch of little packable little day packs. Got a couple pairs of binoculars in there, and some other little miscellaneous day hike type items. Got a container full of sun chips. Bags are mostly air, but that's what we've got all our chips in for the week. This container carries more snacks. Got granola bars, fruit snacks, and just yeah, applesauce pouches, all that good stuff. This container here is got all our meal stuff, so breakfasts and dinners for in camp. This another container full of a bunch of snacks, mostly like little cookies and yeah, little cracker things and some stuff like that. This little green container here, this contains all of our lunch items, or mostly lunch items. So some bread, spreadable stuff like peanut butter, jelly, all that, or jam, and all that good stuff. And yeah, so a bunch of little some craisins back there. So all the non-refrigerated lunch items. Got a little collapsible umbrella stroller here. This little guy here is actually a little fold-out toilet seat for our 4-year-old boy. So he still takes comfort in having his own little toilet seat. So that's handy for traveling. This box here is all of our cookware and dishware, and may not need these cozies after all. We're actually gonna cook some Mountain House meals and just cook in the Mountain House pouches themselves and then dish out, so we may not need these cozies. Anyhow, yeah, I got a pot in there, little backpacking pot, large size backpacking pot. That's gonna be used. We're gonna do dinner on the lakefront one of our nights there, probably the final night, and it'll be fun. So gonna take backpacking stove set up for that night. The rest of the night we have our standard trusty Coleman stove, which will be used for most of our other meals. So yeah, just all of the essentials for our little camp dishes. And there's a griddle under there. There's a little fry pan. You can see the handle sticking up. So, and then all of our cutlery and knives, some utensils, stuff sitting in this little nice little granite gear zip pouch back there. So moving on, in this big green case here is a pack and play crib for Sally. That'll be her bed because she's still young enough that she needs the comfort of a crib like structure, and we have tested this out camping before and she sleeps really well in it. So that is a must for sleeping among hundreds of people in a big Yellowstone campground. On top is a just a tripod for the camera, monopod. Don't know if I'll use that, but doesn't hurt to take it. Here is our big old 8-man instant setup tent from Walmart. Got a really good deal on that a while back, so we've been using that for the last few years, and going good. Okay, and then up here we've got clothing bags for all the kids. We got some actually bags here that are shaped like nice little rectangular shapes, but also go kind of flat. So these were a cheap set from Amazon, and these actually make packing for really nice because they're all uniform in shape. They stack or go rest against each other really well, and we're going to be putting those up on top of the roof in our rooftop bag. Same thing with our sleeping bags. We got sleeping bags for everyone all around here. And let's see here, got a water filtration, bunch of water filtration stuff. Obviously probably shouldn't have to use that, but you never know if something happens with the water there, the tap water, and we need a filter, and they go on a boil notice. It's just good to have that backup, or yeah. So anyhow, there's a little bit more first aid medication stuff in case that's needed. This little container has got most of our hygiene stuff. We've got everyone's got a little travel toothbrush, a little deodorant for those who need it, and some little shampoos. And yeah, we managed to fit most all of the hygiene needs for all 8 of us in this little tiny plastic container. And luckily for all the young kids, all they really need is their little toothbrush, and there's some toothpaste in there as well. And then we've got a little thing of games. Enough said about that. Alright, here is a Osprey Poco child carrier. be going on a hike, one somewhat big hike for the kids. Be hoping to do Fairy Falls with them, and definitely need that for Sally. May get that out, use that on a couple other places too. In here is actually just dinner, mac and cheese for the night, for the kids, for the hotel. And this is a cooler, don't have that packed yet, so it's empty, but we'll be packing that soon. And that's going to be riding on a tow rack on the back, along with this stuff over here. Got a big old container here, plastic bin. Right now it's got all of our life jackets in. I'm actually going to be stuffing the life jackets under our seats in the car, and then all of our firewood, which I've got 5 bundles, will actually go in the bin here. And let's see, got all of our camp chairs here. We're taking all the collapsible, packable camp chairs. Those just more compact and will fit on the rooftop carrier as well. A little day pack for Jess to carry around with, and then some little pool floaties for the boys. The pool tonight at the hotel. Got a little pudgy pie iron. We're going to be making dessert in that one night. A little fire poker, and of course some towels for the pool and for the lake. And one other little container back here is got all our sunscreen stuff. And for lack of a better place, there's some duct tape and some repair kit stuff, like some Tear Aid and Gear Aid patches and all that good stuff. And lastly here, we've got some air mattresses sitting in the back. They're about ready to go on the rooftop as well. This is a queen size from Walmart, and they're all Intex brand, by the way. Here's some kid size or youth size mattresses. So these 2 top ones, individual mattresses, going to be used by the 2 older girls, Willow and Ellery. And then we're planning on putting Rayleigh, Lennox, and Everett, so our 3rd daughter and our 2 boys, share the queen size mattress. They'll actually go on it horizontally, if that makes sense. And a couple more camp chairs here, again going on the roof. And then full size Intex mattress that Jess and I will be using with some battery operated pump in the back there and a sheet inside. Alright guys, so that was a quick tour of all the gear we're taking. What was not shown is some other little travel items still in the house. We got little like travel blankets, pillows. Kids will be taking with them in their lap or around them in their seats, and all their little goodies that yeah, they'll have next to their seats. Got a bag of road snacks up in the front under the dashboard, and you know, electronic stuff, camera gear, and some of that stuff that'll ride up front too. But all in all, that's what we're taking. So again, got to get packing here, so let's get cracking. Alright, all packed up. Time to get the show on the road.